Okay, this will be another out-of-date demo. So just turn this machine on and see what we're going to do with it. Okay. The lighting is not too good at the moment because it's twilight and we're just relying on a dirty, ugly, yellowy coloured, browny coloured warm white fluoro bulb, the one that came with my housing department unit. I can't be bothered buying a cool white globe. They'll make a better rendition of my work if I had a cool white bulb in my unit, but this is why I got this phone, to reduce the effects of this bad lighting. It still looks pretty shit for some reason tonight. I hope it's not maladjusted. So hope it's properly adjusted. It looks a bit more yellow than usual. I don't know why, but I really hate this. I hate warm white lights. One day I'm going to be building a photocopier that's artificially intelligent, and I'm going to be spending most of my time under artificial light. So it's got to be light that's good for working, good task lighting. This is not good task lighting. This is more like feeling snug and warm at home, and the warm white just makes the place feel more domesticated and warm. But I don't like domesticated. I'm not a domestic person. I'm not that kind of person who just wants to be domestic and have the sense of warmth. It's just an ugly khaki. To me, it's a khaki colour. You know, I like white. Even sunlight is a lot better. At least sunlight is more white than this. I don't like this fucking light. I have to get up on a ladder and change it, but that's it up there. You can see it's not a very nice colour. Not for me anyway. This is a piece of office equipment, so I'd rather my lighting to be more task lighting than fucking lighting to feel cosy and warm. It doesn't feel cosy and warm in winter anyway, because I can't afford to run my I don't have a heater or an aircon. I can't afford to run it, and incidentally I just got my power bill today, and the bloody fuckers have put it up again. I don't know how much it's gone up. I should have kept my last bill for comparison, but I think it's gone up about $15 or so, and I've only used no more than the last quarter. So I'm really pissed off, but I was expecting this to happen. I was expecting this. Fucking Energy Australia are rip-offs. So yeah, I really don't have any appreciation for this fucking capitalist mania of making money off everything. Everything has to make money. It's like nothing is for free anymore. Nothing's cheap anymore. It's fucked. And I also discovered today that when I went and bought a bottle of UHT milk, you know, not Coles, the Woolworths brand, and this is a Woolworths fresh magazine, Hot Cross Buns, Easter theme, but basically I found it went up 10 cents. I don't know when it went up. It just went up days ago, because I buy usually one carton in less than a week, more than one carton a week, and it's gone up fucking 10 cents. So I'm sick of this shit going up. I wish things would go down. I mean, why can't things cost the way they did, say, 20 years ago or more? Why does everything have to keep going up and 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 up? Let's go up. Everything goes up in price. Yeah, this is capitalism. Fuck it. What can I say? I can't do nothing. It's capitalism. And oh yes, looks like I wish I could take capitalism and fry it like these hot cross buns, but I wouldn't particularly want to eat it because capitalism tastes like shit. So I'm wondering if we're going to make our negative image, that's a positive image. We forgot. I think my rant has probably made me lose my concentration. But yeah, that's a positive mode. That's interesting, because we normally set it up for that. So now let's just get in here, and we just can't afford anything anymore. Everything just keeps going up. The rent of this place, it's a housing department, it keeps going up. Everything just goes up. It's so pathetic. Honestly, I wish I could fucking screw the people responsible, the businesses, the businessmen. They fucking got no fucking brains except fucking fucking wanking themselves over a few extra dollars. I mean, come on. It's like, fuck it. Money's not everything. You got to think, what's it going to do for common good of mankind? Can't you fucking see it, you fucking twats who run the big corporations? Can't you fucking see it? And you, Mr. Konica Minolta, are another piece of shit that I hate. I mean, these fuckwits can't do nothing but fucking masturbate over money. Well, that's what it looks like they're doing. Anyway, that's a cold look, but that looks quite different. I think we can call that one quits. I think we should end this rant. It's getting a bit too much. Gotta go. Oh, what have I done? Oh, fuck it. We're going to do something else. I just thought of something. Let's see what else we can do. But basically, the cost of keeping a photocopier running, like this photocopier in 5 years' time, from what I've been told, is going to be obsolete, as in the spare parts will no longer be available. And that's going to piss me off because, hey, this machine's costing me money. I need a service agreement. This machine will only be functional for probably 5 years because Mr. Konica Minolta or the shareholders are fucked around with the fucking, they don't care. They just love money. If they were people like me who are passionate about photocopier design, fuck them. They wouldn't be doing this. But they just are fucking capitalist piggies. All capitalist piggies, they're fucking psychopaths. And they're fucking assholes. I've got no fucking respect for them. Right? If they don't like my fucking language, they can fucking just curl up and die. I don't care if you fucking die, Mr. Konica Minolta. Someone better might take your place, bitch. You are a fucking asshole, whoever you are in Japan. But it's not just you, it's all the other Konica Minolta fuckers around the world, because Konica Minolta is a huge multinational, I know that. And you fucking assholes are making it a joke. You fucking don't know nothing about photocopier design. That looks very similar. You fucking assholes, you just love money, and I fucking hate you. You know what money fixation is like? You know what the love of money is like to me? It's like a fucking red rag to a fucking bull. And if you're in my fucking way, I'm going to push you out of the way, man. I'm going to get you. Fuck you, but how do I get these bitches? All I can do is talk. All I can do is fucking talk. I can't make nothing happen. It's really frustrating. I see all this fucking capitalist bullshit going down. I observe it. I know what is needed to make the world a better place. But I just don't have any power over these fucking idiots who fucking rule everything and ruin everything. I got no fucking power. I'm so angry. I'm so frustrated. I need to work. I need photocopy machines. I've got this photocopier. When I took out the bank loan for this, it had to be for 6 years because I don't have the money to afford it to pay it off in 5 years. And if after I have to wait 6 years to pay it off, it'll be useless, and I'll be still paying off essentially a broken machine. So I'm not happy with the capitalists at all. They can go fuck themselves, and I can go fuck them. I don't know how I'm going to fuck them. I'll find a way to fuck them. That still looks much the same. I've got to do something. But I just get so angry and frustrated. And the environmental carnage. I mean, what happens when these machines are defunct? Do they get recycled, or do they get thrown into landfill where they can pollute our fucking world, make people in third world countries violently sick and die because there's so many chemicals that are absolutely toxic, and the only place that these toxic chemicals are welcome are in a new generation of electronics and other similar devices. It's not welcome in landfill, but it's fucking cheaper to fucking throw it into landfill than it is to properly dismantle it for recycling. And what will be better is if these machines could last at least 10 years. But my view of a photocopier is not just artificial intelligence and ultimate user friendliness and a positive experience, but it's to protect the environment. And we're going to make these fuckers last, instead of 5 years, we're going to make them last 60 years. We're going to just keep upgrading little bits of it, and we won't have to worry about the spare parts issue for 60 years. So that means it's much more sustainable. This is not sustainable. This is deadly to our planet. The manufacturing process, I believe, is particularly brutal, but I won't go into that. I think I've had a long enough rant. But anyway, I do like this result. And I just got to say, guys, for now, rant over.